If you're finding it difficult to move on from your last breakup, or you have just been served a very hot breakfast and you are still looking for a way to wrap your head around it, then this video is for you. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ifeoluwa Kepelu. If you are new here, you can call me the Lady Ife. Thank you so much for stopping by. On this channel, we'll talk about faith, family, femininity, and lifestyle. And by family, I mean love, relationship, and marriage. And today, we will be starting another relationship series, and it is indeed a long one. So get your snacks, get your tea, get your drink, get everything you need to enjoy this video. Sit down, relax, even as you enjoy this video. So if this is your first time here, do make sure that you subscribe to this channel, and to all my returning subscribers too, ensure that you share this video with everybody that will benefit from it. And also do give this video a thumbs up. By liking this video, you make it discoverable to others who are also interested in topics like this. So let's get started. So most times when you're starting a relationship, I know that sometimes, except you are just dating for fun or for something, but most times you don't even see the possibility that this relationship is going to break up. Okay, fine. Maybe you expect that in one way or the other you have a little hiccup here and there, but at the end of the day, you expect that you are going to scale through, and at the end of the day, you'll be fine. And this is the person you're going to get married to. But it doesn't work like that most times. Breakup is a reality that, as sad as it can be, it is just a reality that we have to deal with. It's something that we really need to discuss so that you can know that when this thing happens, it is normal and you know how to pick up yourself and move on as fast as you can. I want you to know that either you are the one that initiated the breakup or your partner initiated the breakup. Breakup is always very painful, and it is very important that you take your time to process the pain before moving on to another relationship, and ensuring that you heal so that you do not drag and bring up the baggage of your past relationship into the new relationship. And that is the purpose of this video. How do you move on? How do you heal properly? And that is what we'll be talking about. Before I start to list how to move on from this relationship, I want you to know that research has shown that it takes people about 3 months, some 1 year, and even more to recover from a breakup. So if your friend is recovering from a breakup in weeks, and you are still counting 2 3 months already, just take your time to process the healing properly. You cannot compare your healing process to that of your friend, and it is absolutely normal for it to take time before you fully recover and get ready for another relationship. So what are the tips that will help you heal fastly in relationship? How do you handle breakup? How do you move on? So let's get started. So tip number one is embrace your feelings and allow yourself to go through the process of heartbreak. Heartbreak is very painful, so embrace your feelings. If you feel like crying, cry. If you feel like asking the person that, do you really mean this thing? Ask. Embrace your feelings, don't deny it. And I want you to know that it's very important for you to process the heartbreak properly, because there are different stages of healing from breakup. We have about 5 stages of healing from breakup. We have the denial phase. That is the phase where you're still like, no, it's not possible. Do you really mean it? It can't be. We didn't break up. It just went for a break. It's coming back. No, we don't mean it. We don't mean it. And that denial state can last for as long as you permit it to last. After the denial phase is the hunger phase. So when you have denied yourself enough and you have seen that, okay, it's like this thing is looking real, then you begin to get hungry. Then you start getting angry at the person. You start to see his flaws. You start to ask yourself that, why is it so? He really behaved like this, and I still stayed in the relationship. He really did this, and that is the phase of anger. So express your anger at the person. That is the phase where you are angry about every bad thing the person has done in the past. Even though you have overlooked it, then you become angry again. Then after that anger phase, you move on to bargaining. And the bargaining phase is when the person begins to bargain. You want to bargain, and you begin to chat up the guy or the lady and say, do you really mean it this way? I think we can really work things out. I think we should end this relationship this way. I think we should do it that way. I think. So you begin to bargain, like, let's see, I can't just throw this relationship away like that. Let there be something. We should be able to do something to eat and stuff like that. That is bargaining phase. And after the bargaining phase is the depression phase. Then when you bargain and you realize that nothing is coming forth, then you fall into depression. And that is when you now begin to grieve, now begin to cry so much. when the reality is like this guy does not want to settle for what I want to settle for. He just wants to move on. Or he said he just wants to move on. Then I begin to cry. You enter into depression if care is not taken, and you are sad. You are very sad at that point. You are like, my years of investment, my money, my emotions, everything that I've invested in this relationship is just going this way, and that is depression phase. And the last phase is the phase of acceptance. And acceptance is when you have finally gone through all of these phases and you have realized that, girl, there is really nothing I can do about it. Okay, we have broken up, and that is it. We have broken up, and that is it. Some people that have gone through breakup and have come back to men's situation of things, they didn't go through these five phases properly. So maybe at the beginning phase, okay, they realize that things can work, and at that moment feel like, okay, let's work things out. Most times it's always at the beginning phase that you break up and make up. That's when break up and make up comes in. So what am I saying? Embrace your feeling, allow yourself to properly go through the phases of this pain, go through the phases of the breakup, process it properly before moving on. So tip number two is give him space and cut off communication. After you have gone through those five phases and you have accepted that, okay, this is a breakup, I think the next thing that is important for you to do is to give the person space. If you really don't want to go back into the relationship and you're really seeing the hiccups in relationships and you're like, no, I really don't want to do this, then give the person space. It's okay to block them at that point in time, as long as you don't see them, meet their status, block them. If you feel like seeing their social media updates is going to trigger some emotions in you that you really do not like, why not go ahead and block them, cut off communication, say that at this point in my life, I just want to focus on myself and you. And if cutting off communication is going to help, why not? You can just block them for that moment when you are still healing and you really want everything to die down. So give them space properly so that you can process the breakup, give them space and cut off communication at that point in time. So number three is forgive the past. You know, when I was talking about the phases of relationship, I talked about anger. So it is very important that if you really want to get over the breakup, that you forgive the past. Because at that point, you are now beginning to remember all the hurt, all the pain, all the things that they've done wrong, forgetting that even you yourself, you've done some things wrong. So it is very important that you forgive them. They've hurt you, they've said things that are not nice, or they've treated you in an unfair manner. Please forgive the past. Forgiving is really for you, because the more you hold on to it, the more you are not emotionally stable, which you don't want to be dealing with right now. It is very important that you forgive the past and you let go of whatever hurt, whatever anger, whatever negative emotions that you have towards them. Number four is talk to someone. I really believe in the power of speaking to someone, the power of sharing your problem. You know, they say that a problem shared is a problem half solved. So when you are going through those grieving moments, when you are angry, when you are in different phases of the healing process, it's very important for you to have somebody that you can speak to, have a confidence that you can always say, babe, I feel this way, I feel very terrible, I feel very, very, somebody you can cry on their shoulder if at all you need to cry, somebody that can even sit down with you and help you to examine the relationship, help you to examine the things you've done wrong and everything that has to do with it. To make sure that you have someone to always talk to, it helps to speed up your healing process. And I know that you're a strong lady, but you don't have to form ad girl every time. It's okay to express your emotions. It's okay to express the way you feel to someone that is trusted. So speak to somebody. And also, let me quickly chip this in. If somebody is speaking to you about the breakup, this is not the time to now say you didn't do well. You should have done this way, or should have done this way, or is he more than a boy? Is he more than a girl? Another person will come. No, just allow them to express their grief. Allow them to express how they feel. Sometimes, especially for ladies, we just want to talk around. So allow them to do whatever they want to do. Make them feel like you really understand what they are going through and you are willing to walk through the phase with them. So very important. So tip five is get busy. That is one of the ways to move on from a breakup really, really, really fast. Get busy. Don't just keep looking at your social media, looking for the person's post, looking for what the person is doing. Has this person moved on? What's he now doing? His business is now prospering? Is this one? Is it this? Is it that? How is this work? Mm-mm. Get busy. Focus on yourself. Work on your career, your work with God, your emotions, get more emotionally intelligent, financially intelligent, spiritually intelligent, work on yourself, keep developing yourself. Don't wallow in the breakup so much that all you have to do is just wallow and you have nothing else to do. Get back to your work, start a business, channel all your emotions, your work, your everything that you've got at that point. Channel all your strength into it. Get busy with your life. And before I share the last tip with you, if you have ever dealt with breakup, you have ever been served breakfast, or somebody you served someone breakfast, or somebody served you breakfast, your heart has been broken in one way or the other. Can you just please comment in the comment section below some of the things that helped you to overcome this season? Help other people grow, help them to understand that okay, this phase is normal. Encourage somebody in the comment section, tell them that okay, this was one of the things I did to heal from the process. Very, very important. Thank you. And lastly, tip number 6, love yourself and embrace new possibilities. I've heard and I've seen people say that breakup is painful, I don't want to fall in love again, love is this, love is that. Like, it's a lie. You still fall in love. You will still marry as long as it's the will of God for you. You still marry. Calm down. Embrace your possibilities. Love yourself. Open up yourself to meeting new people. Open up yourself to new circumstances, new situation. Don't over shield yourself to the point that you just say, "I am done with this thing called love," and mm-mm. Embrace new possibility, love up on yourself, take care of yourself, be the kind of woman that any man would see and be like, who is this lady? And also if you're a guy, be the kind of guy that any woman would see and be like, who is this man? And you're on your way to finding the right person for you. So very important. Thank you so much if you have watched up until now. Conclusively, I would like to tell you that a breakup is not the end of life. Allow yourself to feel the pain. Take your time and heal. Open up yourself to possibilities. And yes, you can love again. Thank you so much if you have watched up until now, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Make sure that you drop a comment before you go, like this video and share it with your friends. Share it. Let us increase the number in this family. And thank you so much for watching up until now once again, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.